record it. So one model, I've just put the chat into the link, is a PDF. That's a whole guide around storytelling where you can get a lot of this in a lot more depth here. So I'm going to just briefly go rush ahead here. I think I'll skip my project here, but I'll go to basically how do we go from the power of story to globally connections? Because we're here in a space where people are connecting in different countries, and how can we use our stories from one place to amplify impact? A really effective way of doing that is called crowdfunding. And again, if you drop in the chat, if anyone has has supported or a crowdfunding campaign or knows something about crowdfunding. Okay, maybe no one has. Well, crowdfunding is just a way of really telling a story and having a website there where people can donate money to a project or a cause. And these are some examples here of environmental ones here. The first one is Cape Verde, looking at conserving marine turtles. We're looking at community-based conservation here. That was a crowdfunding campaign. There's another one in Australia looking at awareness, making a documentary on the rainforest in Tasmania here. So fundraising for a film. This one is, what's this, in the US, looking at citizen science data for informing intertidal management. And then there's one on PNG looking at, what's this, funding a study to look at species in a particular area. So these are all examples of crowdfunding. And I'll put in the chat, that's a crowdfunding example that I ran myself. But once you work out how to tell a story and you can make a video, it's very easy to use. There's thousands of different platforms out there that you can upload the video, write a bit about your project, and then raise some money. So actually take action. And I can send a lot of resources around that later. But I should wrap up, and maybe I'll hand over to Danny. But before I hand over, maybe I'll just ask if there's any questions about anything that I've said. Either you can just speak or put it in the chat. So okay. I'll assume everyone's understood in some way. So we'll hand it over to Danny. I'll stop sharing, and maybe Danny, do you want to share? I think you're co-host, so you can. Oh yes, and that's right. Mustafa's mentioned, yes, handprints. That's true. It's a very good observation there.